Hi everybody.
Alright, so this is the Silent Hill workout. I call it Silent Hill because it's scary and you're not going to talk. What it is, this is a way to do a lot more jerks. And I find doing kettlebell jerks is one of the things, the limiting factor is how it feels when you're in the rack position. You have one chance to get them just right. That's why long cycle seems to be my choice. I get to drop and readjust every rep. So if you're standing there for 10 minutes, you have one chance to get those bells correct. Now, the longer you go, you start to get this pressure on the forearms and the hand. Some people will go until their hands become numb. That's not something I'm wanting at all, especially if I do a lot of this as coaching and as for enjoyment. So if I'm feeling any nerve issue or anything like that from pressure, no matter where it's at, even if I do it perfectly right, here is a way that I came up with that I think you can get better at doing high repetition jerks. So the first thing is we're going to do the first set, the ladder is 1 clean, 1 jerk. You're going to do that 5 times. Set them down. You can take a short rest period if you want. This could be a heavier weight since it's only 1. Then the next thing is you're going to do 1 clean, 2 jerks, 5 rounds. It could be a little bit lighter weight, or you can push that first weight. You're going to set it down. You're going to take a small rest. If you're using a heart rate monitor or something, like you can monitor, you can adjust the rest to your specific biometrics. So third is going to be 1 clean, 3 jerks. I'm going to demonstrate that real quick. Clean. Clean. And so on for 5 rounds. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a 4. Clean, jerk, 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 jerk. Okay, so when you do 5 rounds of that, you end up doing 20 jerks in a row without setting the weight down, just with the readjustment of that clean every 4. You can work to 5. The full thing is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the hill part, and back down. 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe that gets you around 120, I can't remember the math, but I think it's about 105 or 125 jerks. So that can put you in some high volume with 24s to 32s. Something you can do, because I'm telling you, it's why I love to do long cycles, because I can readjust. This gives you just enough amount of time or just enough readjustments that you can keep that pressure off of your forearm, and you can train a lot more jerks. So how do you get better by jerks? By doing better jerks, by doing more jerks. So the more you do, the better you get, the better you do it, the more you can do it. All that about kettlebell sport efficiencies and whatnot. So anyway, if this is something you want to try, there's so many different variables that you can change. You can change the weights for the ladder. You can start with heavy and work your way a little bit lighter, medium. You can work your way back to heavier. Or you can, you can do inverse. You could start with the heavy, or start with the higher reps and drop down with heavier weights and end with the higher repetitions with the 5s at the end. There's so many ways that you can do this, but I find that it works really, really well by doing more jerks, by putting that extra clean in there. So anyway, try it, give us a shout, tell us what you think.